thanks everyone for all the help so far.
Next up, we have H for G-Type, and Chris, you're going to take it?
Yep, I've got a video to share.
This is G-Type with 1 week to go. It's the 2nd of December, and really excited to see what we've got with just 7 days to go. Just showing off a little bit of the beginning of level 3 design so you can see what's going on. If you're not shooting the enemies and their bullets, it can be really challenging to get through. I'm going to let this play for just a minute because I want to show a couple of things that I won't get to in the demo that come up right after this. Here you go. Okay, so I've got the game over text in there, and we also have the bad ending. So there we go. That's what G-Type is looking like. For art this week, I took these 5 sprites that Vaughn made last week, and I animated them so that they change up a little bit, and we're using those in the level 3. And I think that when added on top of Krister's Greebly background for that level, that it's looking really good. Pretty excited about that. Looking for a couple of more inside ground type enemies for HQ Invasion for the final level. So if we can get one more enemy in there just to mix it up a little bit, that'd be awesome. If not, then we've got what we need. So that's art for this week. Audio. Koi Composition said she finished up a boss track. Didn't get uploaded yet, so we're still working on that, figure that piece out. But as soon as we get that done, we'll get added to one of the bosses in level 3, and that'll be great. And Sean Lindsley jumped in and did 2 sound effects for us. He got the boss laser shot, so I've got those added to the Ground Enemy 3 and to Cargo Boss. And he also uploaded the enemy damaged but not destroyed sound effect, and that is also on the Ground Enemy 3 and on Cargo Boss. So that's sounding great. Really appreciate those 2 additions. For next week, still need the Game Over, You Lose, I Didn't Save the Universe song. That would be awesome. If not, we'll go with what we've already got and we'll be fine. And special effects, I think that Sean indicated he was going to look at doing the non-laser shots as well. But that's the last thing we're looking for there. So we are doing very well on audio. For code this week, Vaughn did some work on the alien and the mini bosses. Those 2 bosses, working on their behaviors. So they're still works in progress, but we're moving right along there. He also incorporated new enemy bullets, so that's going great. Michelle did the demo scene, updated that, and corrected it to do what it needed to do for level 1, so excited about that. And Pernille came in and did some work on the iBoss, also work in progress. But all 3 of the bosses associated with level 3 are started, so that's great news, as well as the level itself, so we're coming right along. For next week, obviously we need to finish up the mini bosses and the final boss. And if we get to this volcano mini boss idea, we'll do that. But I've already moved it into the post-release update on the Trello. So really just looking at boss behavior. And if we manage to get any more ground enemy sprites, then we'll have to incorporate the behavior for that as well. So that's what we're looking at for code. For design, so it's all done except level 3 and playtesting. We got the beat the game. Cutscene was completed, the demo scene was completed, we got the game over and the multiple ending text completed and incorporated, so that all went great this past week, and started on level 3, so looking really good. Obviously we need more playtesting if we can get it. We're a lot better off than we were a few weeks ago with respect to that, but obviously more feedback is better. Marketing this week. Week 13 video got 120 views. Pitches flat at 549. I don't know if we're going to break 550 or not. This is my 3rd week in a row saying we're almost there, but there we are. Week 13 video release tweet, 2,100 impressions and 8 engagements. Screenshot Saturday. Again, the numbers are low, 2,294 impressions, but that's as of 6:40 a.m. on Saturday morning on the west coast of the United States. So lots of Saturday remaining to get the rest of those numbers up some, but there we are. And the closed, well, sort of open beta now. We've published the password for that quite openly so people can get in and do some beta testing for us. We got 2 additional responses. Still looking at what that feedback is so we can try and incorporate it. And it may get into a post-release update, but definitely going to take advantage of the feedback we got. And there's one more week for beta testers, and then we'll put it out into the wild without any sort of password at all, and see what we find out then. So that's marketing. We'll do a quick demo. Okay, so here we go with a quick demo of level 3 of G-Type as it looks at the beginning of the final week. Very challenging right now. We'll have to decide whether it's too hard, especially right here with no missiles. All right, so there we go, and here's game over text. So that's a quick demo. So let's take a look at the Trello. So Trello's looking real good. Here we are, week 14. I'll move this over to done here in a few minutes when I finish the recording. And then we just have this week. So this is release week. So next week when I get on here, we'll be doing the actual release of the game. So if you look at what we have outstanding here, it is level 3 mini boss, level 3 mini boss 2, level 3 final boss, level 3 layout, and then credits. That's the critical path. So I mentioned that we have these bosses in progress, and we just need to finish them up and then finish up the layout for level 3. I mentioned that Koi Composition said she had this boss music completed. It's just not uploaded yet, so we'll be able to move that over soon. Looking for You Lose and Didn't Save the Universe music, and then some play testing. So that's all we have left, and then a few items in post-release. But that's G-Type with 7 days to go. Thanks.
Next up, we have claim for Radiant Laser Cross.
Hugo finish the scoring system, but I didn't plug it inside the game because he also doing some changes to the HUD.